of Wakibanya Farming Passion. You are very much welcome to today's session. I want to train you on how to turn a traditional indigenous rabbit to a great weighty breed of all times that has higher or high meat bone ratio. So there are so many rabbits that we call kienyeji locally, and people and the farmers have had an excuse of not feeding them well and therefore feeding them with forages only, and they don't meet the weight. I think the maximum weight you can get from those rabbits is 1.5. You can imagine if you slaughter it, it will be in grams, less than a kilogram. So it is important for you farmers to be able to know how to make those rabbits gain weight. How did I come up with this? In Kenya, we have what we call breed confusion. There are about 12 exotic rabbits that have been imported into this country, including California white, New Zealand, chinchilla, etc. But then a lot of crossbreeding that is not scientific has happened amongst our farmers with the rabbits that are available in this country. So today they say that all rabbits with black eyes are indigenous, and all rabbits that have red eyes are actually exotic. That is not true, because a rabbit can have black or red eyes. But regardless of the color of the eyes, you need to ensure that your rabbit is of meat breed. There are some rabbits, and especially two, I'll give you two breeds that are not meant for meat. One of them is the Angora, the one that is meant for fur. It has 20% of meat and 80% of the other items, including bones. The other one is Dutch rabbit, that is typically bred for being pets. Therefore, those two breeds do not have good amount of meat, but the rest can be propagated and be able to give you good meat. Now, to illustrate this, I went to my neighborhood and bought 3 rabbits that were being farmed, or they were being taken care of as kienyeji rabbits. One of the typical ways that you know that they are doing it from the indigenous point of view is that they have built the hatches without even proper aeration, without collecting the urine, without proper materials on the floor. And the feed that they give to the rabbits, they don't remove the leftovers. They remain there till I do not know when. But that is a kienyeji way of doing rabbits in Kenya, which is very, very common. So I went to the neighborhood and bought these 3 rabbits. That they are calling kienyeji. And I discovered these are hybrids. Now, normally, the crossbreeding that has been done is from California white to get my friend here. California white is largely black, has largely black ears, and a small portion of black around the mouth. You can see this one does not have, and therefore this is a crossbreed of a California white with another breed, which we may not know for now. So they are calling this kienyeji rabbit. My friend here is purely white, and even you can see how dirty the coat is, and this means that they were doing the kind of farming they were doing was kienyeji, and under those environments, I must tell you that this is not supposed to be a kienyeji rabbit. It is only the excuse of feeding with forages only that makes this rabbit have not have its the right weight at the right age. So those are two females. We have a male here that is slightly bigger. You can see even the trimming of the nails is not well done, and therefore the environment that this one has been brought up is what they are calling kienyeji. But but these are exotic breeds, only that they have been poorly fed and they have been kept in a poor environment, and therefore they call them kienyeji. Now, the second point of this presentation is for me to show you how to gradually change these rabbits from indigenous way of being kept to a modern way, so that they can have the proper weight. These rabbits could be around 3-4 months. They are old enough not to gain a lot of weight at this juncture, but you can ensure that their offsprings that will come out of them will actually be of weight and grade rabbits or exotic rabbits. How do we do it? The first thing is to ensure that you use the proper type of feed. The indigenous rabbits feed on such like feed. Here we have pineapple peelings, we have potato peelings, we have carrot peelings, we have cabbage, the purple cabbage, and we have the green cabbage. In here also, you will be able to get cabbage peelings. I don't think we have anything else here. That is what we have here. We also have banana peelings. Anything feeds these rabbits. We have amaranthus. That is very common in the farms, and therefore they use this to feed the rabbits. We have amaranthus, another type here, broad-leaved amaranthus that they also use. They also use blackjack to do the same. So this is blackjack. They don't even sometimes wilt them, but they are supposed to be wilted. Apart from that, we have the Mexican marigold. Rather poisonous, but they are also fed these rabbits, and therefore helps in controlling of worms. So there are others here. They also use this, very much liked by rabbits. And you will see if we throw it there, they will actually eat immediately. So these are the feeds these are the forages that are used to do traditional rabbit farming, what you call kienyeji, sungura wa kienyeji. This is what they use, and more, including the watering dew and other weeds that are found freely in the farms. So they do this because of they don't want to do it commercially. But when you now come to doing this, or rather farming these rabbits from a commercial point of view, then things change, and we come to this side. As you know, in the feeding regime of rabbits, for you to ensure that the digestive system is well run or well maintained, we usually also give them forages once a week, and therefore that's why we use washed wilted cabbage leaves once a week. That's what we do ourselves. You can also use maize peelings or the maize cover here. But when you are doing commercial rabbit farming, you actually use the rabbit mash. The rabbit mash also has pellets, so that you encourage the consumption of the mash, and this helps you in saving your pocket so that you can be able to do the farming from a comfortable point of view. Once a while, you give them also chewing items, and you can give sugarcane peelings, or you can even give wilted napier grass. This is very good for them. And then in this style, you don't just throw in the food feed to them. You actually ensure that you have tethered, or you have prepared the feed very well so that they don't urinate on the feed and they waste the feed. So in a few months, we shall transform these indigenous rabbits to actually commercial rabbits, and we shall be showing you the weight in the near future, because they will be able to gain the weight, and they will be able to give birth to the right to the right rabbit. So the bottom line in this presentation is that we do not have what we call indigenous rabbits. What we have are crossbreeds that are not well fed, malnourished, not kept in the right environment, and not achieving the right weights. So today I have shown you that you can be able to use modern way of feeding rabbits from a commercial point of view, from the traditional way of feeding rabbits, and you'll be able to get the right weight for these rabbits. So that's the end of the presentation. Of my viewers, remember to subscribe. Remember to call us on 0792 659521. Remember to subscribe, to share, to comment, and we appreciate, because you'll be making this YouTube channel better and better each and every day. So my passionate farmers, goodbye and see you another time. Another method of ensuring that you get big rabbits from small rabbits is using bigger males to serve the females, as you can see here. So that is a New Zealand white seeking to serve these another New Zealand white, what was kienyeji. And now here you are guaranteed of a better weighty rabbit, of the young ones that will be born. So the service is now going on here, and in 29 35 days you'll be able to see a better, bigger offspring from this male rabbit here. So you serve them. So service is going on here, and within no time we'll be having better offsprings that will be bigger in size. But you have to be careful doing this so that you don't use an inferior male. You use a superior male to actually do the cross breeding.